Okay everybody, so we're at the time of the year in the UK where golf's going to start getting cancelled a little bit more. Players will not want to play because it's too cold. We can't play after work on a night because it's too dark, and therefore we start to find ourselves at the driving range more frequently. So this is a video that's just going to give you a cool game to help put your driving under a little bit more pressure in practice. So we obviously know that everyone goes to the driving range, and we've heard it before that we just get a basket of balls and we hit shot after shot after shot, and 15-20 minutes in you don't really know what you're doing, and you resort to with your friends just trying to hit the longest drive. So here's a quick game that's going to add a little bit of a competition, a little bit of pressure, something that is trying to get you to experience the same sort of feelings out on the golf course to help you improve. So it's a game basically of accuracy. Now, you may not be able to do this at the driving range with numbers if your range doesn't have TrackMan, which most don't, or some form of launch monitor. But you could use the markers on the driving range, which I'll explain later in the video. So basically, simple game. Here on TrackMan, I've got the side total, so how many yards off target from the centre of the fairway my drive is. Now, I'm going to play. If I was playing against somebody else, then we could play 5 shots. The player who has the least amount of shots off target wins, and we could do that for a best of 3 or best of 5. So here I'm going to play, I've got 100 yards in the bank, and I've got 5 shots, and every yard off target I hit it, I'm going to deduct that from the 100 yards. So it's a case of seeing, can I keep myself with yards in the bank after 5 shots? So this is a great game because you may hit 3 great shots and hit 1 bad shot, and all of a sudden you've got this last shot where you've got to step up and hit a reasonably straight shot. So it's trying to recreate pressure you'll experience out on the golf course. So let me give it a go. So 5 drives. I've got 100 yards to play with. Now that's a bit left. Okay, 22 yards off target down the left hand side. So playing the game, that's 100 minus 22, we've got 78 yards left, so 4 more shots. That felt pretty good. Okay, 78 minus 8 is 70. And if you was playing with your friend at this on the driving range, you could be alternating 1 shot each, a little bit of a tally going on. So 70 yards left in the bank, 3 more shots. Okay, this is pretty good for me. That's 63 left in the bank. Just 2 more decent shots and I'm safe. Okay, that was a bit of a pull. So 63 yards left in the bank, and I've hit the bad shot, the big miss at the wrong time. It's 50 yards, so I've got 13 yards to play with. 63 minus 50, 13 yards to play with to complete the game. So this last shot, I've put myself under a little bit more pressure here to step up and hit a great shot. Now, the same situation there that you have on the golf course. 18th tee, chance, out of bounds down the right, a little bit of water up the left hand side. You've got to step up, you've got to hit the shot. Another great part of this game is if you are playing against your mate and you're playing for a beer or lunch, a best of 3, they're in, still got yards in the bank, 10 yards left in the bank, you're there with 13. If you hit a straight knuckleball shot down the middle of the fairway, you win by 3 shots. So situational stuff helps create a bit of tension, put a bit of pressure on a shot. So I've got 13 yards in the bank. How's that? Okay, he's done it. So 8 yards, that leaves me with 5 yards left. I stepped up and hit a great shot when I needed to. It's a great little game. We are very much We have a culture of hitting balls, just ball bashing one after the other, one after the other. We're not really training anything. So if you can start to put a little bit more pressure on each individual shot, this could come at the end of a bit of technical work. So you could have hit 20 shots or so working on technique. Then it's just going to give you a lot more of an understanding of how you handle yourself in a pressure situation, and it's going to get you more comfortable in that situation as well. So really important. Now, if you don't have that at the driving range, a lot of driving ranges now are actually TrackMan or Flight Scoped or Pro Tracer up. You could find the bay where you could use the markers out on the driving range. So it could be there's 2 poles down the middle, which is 1 point. And then there's 2 markers. It could be the 200 yard, the 150 marker. Either side is 2 points, and then the next markers is 1 point. And you fire. It's 3 points. And you fire if you start with 10 and you hit it down the middle, you get knocked down to 9. So, the further off target, the more shots you lose. I guess what I'm saying is just creating some form of game to help you have to step up and hit a shot. Recreating what you'd experience out on the golf course is definitely going to help you moving forward into the next season. So I hope that makes sense. If it's something that you try, let me know in the comments if you found it useful. And if you like this video and you'd like more skills games and tips to make your practice a little bit more beneficial, then like and subscribe, and I will continue producing these videos.